Welcome back. You're watching Prestige Emblem 5, this 15-part setter series, and I'm trying to design my own custom set of Prestige Emblems for an imaginary Call of Duty game. In the past couple videos I mentioned I was going to try and include an animal in this emblem, and without knowing it I picked one of the most challenging animals to try and draw and use in an emblem type element. I redrew this Rhino 5 times to try and get to finally this last one, which seemed to work. I just could not find the right combination of color and texture and perspective, and my desk is surrounded with just line drawing and line art of all these failed attempts. And it's funny, they work well on paper, but then when I went into Photoshop to try and put the color in and shade and highlight and give them depth, everything just fell apart. They just did not seem to work. And I posted a couple other variations up on Twitter, on my Twitter account, if you follow me there, that to try and get some feedback from people there, and I got some great feedback. And I have to give a big shout out to the people that were giving me some nice constructive criticism there, and also my buddy Orion for hopping on Skype and chatting with him a little bit and kind of helping me to get refocused and get back on track. Orion's a great guy. He's got an interesting perspective on things, and he can help you kind of think outside the box. And one of the first things he mentioned, which I thought was kind of funny, was he said, well, of the emblems that I had shown him, he said, well, could you imagine this on a soldier's uniform? And it was like, no, it just doesn't look right. It won't work. And so I went back and started to redraw it, and got to thinking about a better way and a better approach to design this thing. So please visit his channel and tell him thank you from me. It was a big help today, and I appreciate the insight and the perspective on it. So thanks again to him. I apologize for not showing how the backdrop to this emblem was constructed. That was actually, when we get to it, it's kind of a red diamond shape, which I turn into an orange or a rust. And it was a carryover from the previous attempt before this, attempt 4, and I liked how it turned out as far as the backdrop, so it got inherited into this one. So if you've seen any of the previous Prestige videos or my texture tutorial, very same process. I just did it in a diamond form rather than a disc or a star or something. So that's all it is there. But I like how it turned out, and I think it really kind of ties the shape of the Rhino's head, kind of encloses it and helps carry it better. So if you think this deserved a like, I would really appreciate it. It was definitely not a quick design as labeled. It was an all-day event. So a lot of trial and error. And here's a couple of the variations that just didn't make the cut on the left and right that you can see. So I hope you enjoy it, and take care. And if you missed either of the previous 2 Prestige Emblem videos, we have Prestige 3 on the left, which was this nice emblem with this green ribbon and trident, and Prestige 4 on the right, which was a dual 44 Magnum emblem, which I love how that one turned out. So if you missed them, feel free to click either below and give them a watch, and maybe a like if you dig it, and I will see you at Prestige Emblem 6. Take care. Later.